cough here now. Kind of eerily cough.
Alright guys, going to take the West Stage alongside Andy Light and Jacob Mullins. We are back with y'all. We are headed south towards Tunica, Mississippi at this time. As you can see, it's real gnarly out here. We've got water puddling all over the road. This is a heavy, heavy rain right now. Lightning has been non-stop. Just some really, really intense storms here. We are heading down for probably the Alligator and Duncan area, and we're going to just south of Lula, right there into Bolivar County. We got a storm that is trying to form 2 rotations. It was one we were following earlier, trying to get back down this way to catch up with. Right now, it's still across the river over near Gold and Gillette and the Witt area. It does have 2 rotations on this. It is still a severe thunderstorm, but there's no reason that these could not wrap back up right now. We're going to make our way down on this storm. It will be crossing the river, I believe, somewhere near Cahoma County. So we're going to work our way down toward Cahoma County and see if we can get in position for the storm to see if it does try to wrap back up. Again, we're dealing with nighttime tornadoes, so this area is still real moist down here. The air is just stagnant right now. Temperatures in this area right now are around 74, 75. So we are still with a right atmosphere down here. So we're going to try to catch this storm. Y'all just stay with us. Like I said, it's lightning. I know it's a little dark on the screen, but I mean, as you can see, there's no shortage of lightning right now. So we're going to try to stage this next storm and see if we can get close to this one. Whoa. Or does it look like he just backed down in there, didn't he?
He does. I think he's right there.
Like he just backed down in there.
He done hit one of these water puddles really hard.
Where are we at? I can't see the turn around and make the turn.
Almost almost no landing road. And we should be getting pelted by another rain.
Damn, yeah, the boys down south just went back live, so I'm going to be watching it for a little bit.
Where are we at? Moon Landing Road?
Yeah, almost Moon Landing Road.
What road is this right here?
This 61. US 61.
Oh, US 61.
Yeah, about a mile north.
Your route may be affected by severe thunderstorm warning.
North of Norfolk Road.
That's the chasing. Yeah.
Still a battle right there on those 2 rotations. I mean, they're looking good.
Yeah.
But I think Jacob's right on one thing. They ain't gonna be I think that northern rotation is going to be it. Look at this. You see that northern rotation, how it's got an inflow coming in there? Yeah, I think that, and I'm surprised that southern rotation did not take. You see that, Jacob?
Yeah, I see it.
That southern rotation did not take that initiative to actually cancel out that northern rotation. That northern rotation looks a lot more impressive now. I mean, it's still a severe thunderstorm. I mean, there is plenty of rotation for me to make me think that could wrap back up. I mean, we're still sitting at 74 right now in this area. There's plenty of storm fuel. I don't think down here anyway.
Paul, thank you for staying safe comment. We're doing the best we can. We've seen some people off in the ditches and stuff like that. But these roads down here full of water. You hit it wrong or speed, that's where you're going to end up.
And it was so heavy a while ago. We really couldn't. I mean, we really couldn't see the turnaround to even get back down that way to see if we could turn around. I mean, it's really raining up north. But of course, we were under severe thunderstorm for a while. So it should start raining that heavy on us again. And again, the storm that we're following right now, it had 2 rotations on it, and we talked to our colleagues with Wicked Weather. Been back and forth with Brian and Doug, and that storm did have 2 rotations. It looked like the northern part of that storm is starting to wrap back up. The southern is still there, but from what I'm seeing and the inflow of it, it looks like that northern rotation does look like the dominant of the 2, which would kind of surprise me. But I mean, it is wrapped in rain, and again, most of these storms tonight, I mean, I was hoping that we would have more rain-free bases, but it could be mixed. I mean, you could have these embedded tornadoes inside nothing but a curtain of rain, and I'm pretty sure that's exactly what happened to that transport truck earlier that we saw that emergency services were helping. He drove right into it. And that's one thing at night, guys, if you're on the road in this weather, and I know Indiana's dealing with it. I'm listening to our chat with some of our chasers. They're dealing with it up there. If you're on a major interstate, you could be driving into a wall of rain and there's a tornado behind it. I mean, it's not like this afternoon, like the Lake City tornado and the Monette tornado where you're getting good views of these storms. I mean, it's dark already. I mean, we're getting good lightning out through here where we can see a little bit, but if they're embedded in this rain, you're just going to drive into a sheet of rain with a tornado behind it. And that's exactly what we were dealing with just south or around the Terrell area when we were coming south, and we run into the hail and the tornado that was behind it. It was nothing but a curtain of rain. We could only tell you that we knew we were really close because our radar was showing us within around 2 miles from the center of the circulation, and you were getting that RFD wind coming back off the backside of that tornado at 70 to 80 miles an hour, and that large hail. So we knew we were close, and just not the radar alone, you know. So we're moving. Like I said, we're going to continue to move south and just watch this one, but we've got to be extra careful at night, especially when they're rain wrapped. If you're trying to see a tornado tonight, this is not the night to go out and try, especially if it's your first time. I don't recommend it, not unless you've done the training that some of us have done, and you've done it for years. You know what you're looking for. You know how to read a radar. You know, nighttime, even major events like this. This is not a time to start learning to be a storm chaser. We're out here trying to get real information to our partners, and they can get it out there on Wicked Weather so they can actually tell these people where these storms are at. So there is a reason for storm chasers. It's not just that we're out here just having fun. This is a real live situation where we're actually getting information. There are crews out there that are gathering data. I do know some of the mobile radars were in Jonesboro earlier before all this started. And there's I know Mr. Timmer was out today as well. Great guy. I know he's partnered with us on some of our stuff. He is out there collecting scientific data to get to the scientists so they can further explain tornado genesis itself. And hopefully one day, and I don't think that I will see it, but hopefully one day we will be able to unlock that part, knowing, you know, what storms drop tornadoes, what don't. Because a lot of storms that get tornado warned, they don't drop tornadoes. But then you have that relative few that will drop, probably around 10 to 15% of them that will drop a tornado on the ground. And that's what we need to understand. Plus the damage around that, what's going on at the base of that tornado where that most of that damage is occurring. I mean, these are questions that scientists are still trying to figure out, and we have come a long way. I mean, when I was little, you couldn't tell from a radar scan that there was tornado damage. Now, we not only can tell from radar if the tornado is strong enough to loft that debris up there to 10 and 15,000, 20,000 feet. You know, we've even got close to being able to tell, you know, hey, if it's 10 to 15,000, then we know we're dealing with an EF2. Or if it's higher, maybe an EF3. So science has come a long way, but my biggest point is the chasers are out here not only providing the public and the general public themselves, letting them know what we're seeing, what the conditions are, reporting it, trying to live stream it like we are, letting people know out ahead of these storms, but there's also scientific research ongoing with some of these chasers. So, you know, it is really helpful toward the general public. So don't all think that, you know, we're out here to take a picture of a tornado. I mean, yeah, it's nice to get a picture of one, but it's biggest reasoning is, and for me, and I can tell you Andy too, and Jacob, we're trying to let our communities know. I mean, our community took a hit almost 3 weeks ago, guys. I mean, it devastated Elliott, Mississippi. Several people lost homes. 53 structures in our county alone were devastated or had some kind of damage. I know there were, about 12 or 13 of them that were completely destroyed. Yeah. A lot of them mobile homes. I mean, people were at home, and I mean, sometimes you just don't have places to go, but that's why we tell people, you know, tornado safe spots, you know, make sure you know where to be, no mobile homes. I mean, there's a lot of mobile homes down through Mississippi. I mean, just a ton of them, and even north, I mean, even in some other states. So, you know, just know where you need to be at when these storms. Have ways at night to get this information, because this is not going to be over tonight. I mean, we have that stall boundary, and we're all looking at it. We were coming back after we got off live stream. There's chances tomorrow in some of the same areas that saw it up through northwest Mississippi, Arkansas. I don't think it's not going to be as intense as it has been tonight. Of course, that could change tomorrow. I mean, none of us thought we were going to wake up to see a 5 out of 5 area. We figured it would be at least a 4 out of 5 moderate risk, but not a high risk. And then we woke up this morning, there was a high risk already out, and they extended it. So, you know, we do know Saturday will be a big day, and we're already talking about that because that'll be our next big chase day. Going live, we'll probably be down, and I've had a lot of my team wanting me and us to go down to Rolling Fork. So that is probably where we'll be at. So I'm pretty sure Brian or Doug or one of them is sitting up here listening to us on the live chat. So we'll be down in around the Rolling Fork area, maybe Vicksburg, and we'll follow those storms up as they progress. But we'll get more information about that as we get closer to the event. Like I said, the closer to the event we get, but Friday there's another chance. I mean, some of the same areas we got could yet again see more storms. So yeah, that's all those windmills we saw coming up around. Yeah.
Alright, we're trying to get in position for this next sail.
I mean, now it looks like that northern rotation has done kind of boxed out.
Yeah.
But that southern rotation has done, it's flipping and flopping. We're really going to have to go down to Bolivar County. I just have a feeling because I think this is going to move through central Oklahoma, and I'm really not wanting to face another hailstorm. I mean, I was cool getting up on the tornado like we did earlier, but if we can avoid the hail.
I'll tell you, I really think it's coming to us heaven. According to the last scan.
Well, they'll move north and they'll move east. They'll move north and they'll move east. So, I mean, I don't really know. They'll move north, they'll move east. So.
Alright, they about took most of the severe thunderstorm warnings off and replacing them with flash flood warnings.
I mean, that storm is still up there. It's around 40,000 feet. So, I mean, we know that it's still up there where it can dig in.
It's got a 10 minutes left. It's 1 inch or a quarter size hail, 60 mile an hour winds.
I'd be really surprised if they don't extend it just for good measure. I'll just see a tornado potential out of that. I mean, you're still at 74 down. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
And we're getting into some good air down here, so we'll see. I mean, Gillette looks like it's just. I mean, I think that could be a wind threat too. But I mean, it's like it's trying to bow out. But when you do that, you know, when you get around when you get those bowing out effects, you can get those tornadoes to form in that northern section of it when it curls back around. Yeah, it's just nice and quiet down here. It don't look like it really hardly rained.
Might come a shower, but not like what we've been in tonight.
Wasn't this where we were at earlier when we first started going live on that first? Yep,
this is
exactly where we have made it full circle.
I wouldn't call that a circle.
Well, no, not quite. But anyway, this is where we were at when we first started chasing the storm earlier. When it come out of when it was coming up the river, formed that rotation right here.
You're starting to see the lightning in the distance.
Oh yeah, that's a storm. Like I said though, if we stay on the northern side of it, my scare is that we're not going to be able to see it if it forms in the south. That's why I'm asking you. I think just you looking at the radar. I mean,
right, let me try.
I think the rotation is in the south. I think if nothing else, it's just strong wind. But if it wraps back up, it's going to be on the southern side. It's going to try to pull back into that storm and it'll wrap around in that hook.
Right, they just put a tornado tag on it.
That's actually a tornado warning, isn't it?
It's a tornado warning, yeah. Look at that hail in it. And it's on the southern side.
I don't want the hail. I understand that's part of it,
but it's moving if you keep it track.
What is it? Is it the entire cell that they warned, or is it the southern side of it?
It's the southern side.
Then we need to go out. We need to go back down to Alligator. We need to go back to Duncan and Alligator and move back north. Because if we stop, then we're going to be dealing with rain. We're not going to see it. We need to be on the southern side of it. All right.
I fully agree.
What's the tornado warning until?
37 minutes.
Moving up to where right now?
36 minutes.
No. Moving what areas?
That's what I'm trying to.
Okay, so it is for the. Is it the? It's the Gillette storm, right?
Yeah, West Hill, it's coming straight from West Hill. Yep, correct.
It's coming for the river bridge. I mean, we park right there at West Hill. If we've got to go over to Arkansas, we can. But I really think this is going to go over to Mississippi. Okay.
Go down to Friars.
Okay. I think that's what we're going to do. Brian, Doug, y'all got a copy?
Yeah, send it.
10-4, that storm has gone tornado warned. We're going to park right there at Lula. That northern rotation died out, and then exactly what we thought, that southern rotation come back with a vengeance. It's starting to get a little tight on that, so I'm going to go to Lula. If it rides the river and we have to go out just a little bit toward the edge of the river bridge to see it, then we will. If not, it tracks more northeast, then we'll be behind it. I'm thinking, you know, I thought about going to Alligator, but it's still riding that river, so I'm not sure whether to go there right now or just wait in Lula. So we're going to get to Lula and just determine again what it looks like.
Copy that, sir. We'll be watching you.
10-4. Alright, again, that's Doug. It's one of our guys with Wicked Weather. Him and Brian have been monitoring through the night with us. So again, to recap, we are going toward a tornadic storm. Again, this area is still real warm down here. We're at 70, what am I showing? Around 70, still around 74 degrees. So there's still a good amount of untapped potential down here, especially in northwestern Mississippi. So if you're still in this area, I'd say Greenville south, Greenville north, Greenville all the way north toward the state line. I mean, there's still some areas too that have not had a lot of rain today, and it's still real warm down here. So if you live Greenville north along the river, you need to be paying attention to these storms as they roll in tonight. So,
and the storms over at Gillette, Arkansas, is starting to intensify.
Yeah, that's what I say. Is it's starting to rotate back in there. It could have a tornado on the ground by the time we get there, and then it may not. I mean, it is definitely starting to tighten up in there.
I don't think they're going to take no chances tonight.
Yeah, I think I mean, it is closer to the Little Rock radar site, so you do have a good shot at it from Little Rock. And I mean,
if you guys are end up being in Lula or south of there, so past here north, it looks like it's going to, you know, head up towards that Helena area.
Here comes the rain.
10-4. I'm just trying to stay out of the rain because that's what we did with it the last storm. I want to try to be on the back side if I can to see if we can see it if it is down.
Copy that, sir.
Yeah, it's moving dead towards West Helena.
Tight couplet there. I mean, I see why they want it. I could actually argue that there's one, maybe two. I mean, and it worked. I mean, you know, I could argue that northern side that it still looks a little, you know, broad up there. That could re-intensify and shoot to the north again. Jacob, you still back here with us?
Yep.
Okay. You get quiet.
That's orange lightning. Back to cloud lightning like we had the other night.
And get closer to it, it's just make it cloudy ground lightning. That's what we're hoping for. This is what we need. That's what we need.
Oh, we had first starting off this season.
Yeah, that's what we need is a good cloudy ground lightning. Especially if we got a chance to see this.
You couldn't even count one Mississippi till you couldn't get the mist out.
Yeah, it's right on top of us. I really think this has the potential to be a pretty good size tornado if it forms. I'm not saying that it is, but it does have the potential.
It's going to be right in yonder too, where that cloud to ground lightning was.
Hey, we're in Utah. Alright, well, we are right here, guys, at the edge of Kahoma County. We're going to go up here and kind of find us a pretty little site to turn left on. If I have to go over into Arkansas, I can just use the Lula Bridge right back there. I want to try to get just a little further down here and watch it, because if I want to shoot, if it looks like it tries to make a push to the northeast, I don't want to get caught in the hail core or the rain core and be facing another tornado head on. So I'm going to get down here just a little ways, probably another 3 or 4 miles, find me a pullover where I can see out here and kind of turn y'all toward the lightning before I kind of stage up.
Hey Kim from Vicksburg, thanks for the shout out. And Tommy, we're being careful as we can get.
About as good as you can be on a nighttime chase, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's some pretty lightning over in there.
You can't be on your right marbles and be out here at night.
No. We're all firefighters too, so I'm 16 years in, you're what?
92, so
30 something years in. Jacob, how long have you been on the fire department? Okay, so you got up in there too. We're all firefighters for the same county in Grenada County. He works with Andy here works with Eastland Corner and Eastland Corner Fire Department, Volunteer Fire Department, and Grenada, the City of Grenada volunteers. And I work with the Sabogla Fire Department, which is in the edge of Calhoun County off Highway 8, and also the Gore Springs Fire Department in Eastern Grenada County. And Jacob also works with the county with Eastland Corner.
Hey, Doug.
we need to,
Moon Lake.
got to find somewhere to pull over.
I thought we get toward Moon Lake.
What's up?
And we done passed Moon Lake?
No, we're here.
Yeah, you mean Luda.
Hey, sir. We caught that tornado that crossed 55. Natalie's going to try to enhance the photo for us.
Nice.
But I mean, yeah, you guys are like dead nuts on that thing. Was that when it was down by Fredericktown or whatever?
I think that's the one that was just north of Cape.
Copy that, sir. Copy that, sir.
Congratulations, guys. Good job.
Thanks, bro. Good luck down there. Be safe. It was a little sketchy chasing down there, but at least we got something from it.
It would have been nice to see that tornado, but I wasn't fixing to go any further because I knew I was within about 2 miles of it and I could feel it rocking my truck. So any closer and I may have been just like the transport truck turned over sideways. The hell was enough for me in that RFD.
We need you to back up and turn.
Yeah, when I heard you were in the RFD, I was concerned that thing was going to do a quick flip on you. Because that's what I was cautious about running next time today was getting into position, thinking we're parallel next time, look over, it's coming right at us.
Well, that's the problem you run at night. I mean, especially when you get, we actually were trying to catch the storm to the north, and we got the storm to the north, but then the storm to the south of us didn't do what I thought it was going to do. So we wound up on more of the rain side of it, but even the circulation was embedded in the rain after a while, so it became a mess.
Yeah, that's the moment we got down to Cape Girardeau. I looked around for damage, didn't see any, and then saw I top off for fuel and made that call shot. Everything would be chasing. It's nighttime and rain wrapping. I wasn't going to deal with it. I wasn't going to risk my partner's life in the process.
All right, y'all able to see some pretty decent lightning right now?
10-4. Clarksville and Jericho actually dodged a bullet with that storm because it come really, really close to them, but it went right just to the north of both of them and went across those open fields. Like I said, the only thing we saw was that one transport truck overturned, and that's the only kind of damage we saw. Doug, I'm staged here at the turn to Helen and the casinos. We're going to watch it and see what it does from here. It's pretty good lightning show, so we're just going to stage here and see if we need to make a move north or south, depending on what it does.
Copy that.
Again, guys, you hear us talking to our partners, kind of vibing out the day and trying to follow us, making sure we like to make sure where everybody's at night, make sure everybody stays safe. Because again, chasing these storms at night is no joke. I mean, this is real life and death stuff if you get it wrong. So
How the wind did to it.
yeah, I mean, it's still an area of rotation there. I mean, I still think it could wrap back up. I still say we still probably, well, I don't know. I mean, where are we at compared? We're at Lula. I mean, it'll probably, if it skirts the river, it'll come right into just north of West Helena. So, yeah. Come in right there, about where that last one we saw did.
Yep.
So, guys, we're just waiting and watching. This storm's lightning has intensified. And that's another thing that they have determined. The more lightning you see in these storms, the more intense these storms are becoming. So if you see an uptick in lightning in a storm, that is a good, clear indication that these storms are starting to ramp up.
Getting that tornado, by the way. You guys did a hell of a job.
Thank you, sir. We're figuring out a way to enhance it because it came from the GoPro, so.
All right, we're going to be on the southern tip of that storm.
The downfall is on it from the photo. It's rain wrapped. It's hard to make out, but you can tell it's there.
We possibly have a tornado on the ground to the county to my east. Our tornado signs are going off because we're in the warning currently, so I'm checking on it.
And again, as you've heard, I mean, these storms are still ongoing. I mean, right now, I don't know exactly which one they're talking about, but I mean, you've got a tornado right now, tornado warning for the next 22 minutes up near southeastern Wayne County and east central Indiana. Tornado warning up there right now with a good rotation. Several other storms to the south. It's like, what is it? Louisville, Kentucky. You got a tornado warning. Just to the north, it's going to be like the New Albany area, Salesburg. The actual rotation looks like it's close to the New Albany, right across from Louisville into Indiana. That's a good rotation. See that, Andy?
Yes, it
And
is.
it's trying to wrap up pretty good. So this night is not over with, and I mean the severe weather in its general is not over with this week. So that's one thing everybody needs to know. I mean, especially Mississippi. I mean, this is not going to end until Saturday, and Mississippi is under the gun for already a level 3. And I could see them with Cape values that I'm seeing, especially Vicksburg north to back once again up in this area, Tallulah, West Helena, all the way back up to Tunica. I mean, they could extend a level 4 risk, you know, but we'll just have to wait and see. The flooding risk is going to be a big factor, especially that northeastern part of Arkansas, back up there where we were, Terrell up there. They're talking about historic. That was some of the wording they were using for it, historic flooding. Western Tennessee, Paducah, Kentucky. You know, there's some river gorges up through there too. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I mean, it's tightening back up, but just look where it's at. Well, we've all fit in the rain. It's right in there. You can see where it's trying to hook back around.
Yeah.
It's trying to make that curl back. And again, this is one of those supercell thunderstorms that have been coming out of Arkansas all night.
My lightning has died down.
Lightning is pretty good in the southern part of that storm. What we're looking at is the northern part of that storm. That's the southern part where that rotation, as you see, where it's wrapping in there.
Yep.
What this storm is doing is exactly what it's wrapping back into itself. So again, this rotation we're watching, and this general area I've got you pointed to, every once in a while you'll see a small lightning strike. We're looking at this storm. Right now it's in just across the river in Arkansas. It's going to go till 10:50 p.m. It's
Hey, Brian, you playing in that tornado warning or what?
Southeastern Monroe and East Central Arkansas counties. It's going to be Weber, Indian Bay, Ethel.
Currently
St.
trying to keep my
Charles,
local people safe.
Crossroads,
They
and
were all
Monroe
freaking out,
County.
messaging me and everything else in my weatherware chat. It ended up passing north of Liberty, heading up into
Right now,
Ohio.
this is a radar
It was
indicated
about
tornado, which means this
20
is
miles
not
maybe to my
been
east.
observed on the ground, not like the one we were chasing earlier in
Damn.
near Terrell. This storm is just radar indicated at this time, so there is no indication that it is on the ground. That's not to say it couldn't be here in a little bit, but again, radar indicated, and that's something everybody needs to understand. The difference, and I understand there are people out there that don't know the difference. I mean, you know, radar indicated, that means that they have detected rotation in the air, but it is not on the ground. If you get an observed tornado or observed tornado tag, or you get like a tornado emergency, those are some of the highest levels that say, hey, yes, it's there, it's on the ground. So tornado emergency is the highest level you can get on a tornado warning. So if you get a tornado emergency, and we had one again in Grenada County on that storm almost 3 weeks ago, it'll be Friday. They issued it the moment it crossed out of Carroll County in central Mississippi, and then extended it into Calhoun County just for good measure, which was
Tornado picture in Maine.
So, and as again, we've got a team member, one of our team members actually caught one of the tornadoes crossing one of the highways up north. So congratulations to them. It's a big victory for us to get one of those storms crossing over tonight, especially at night. So as y'all saw the last one, it's really hard. And you see this inflow right here?
Mm-hmm.
It's starting to get an inflow night, showing that. It's starting to ramp back up. And it's still a little broad in there, but it's still there.
It's blowing up too.
I mean, I wouldn't mind if it was going right up here. We'd have a really good shot. I mean, ain't nothing but open fields. Just
That's it. Yeah.
right up through here.
You know, because that
No,
place,
no homes. Just, I mean, there's sporadic homes to the, back to the south. And,
Yeah.
But I mean, it'd be going straight up through some of these open fields.
Yeah. And see, the lights are hurting us right here.
Well, I mean,
Lord, look at that.
I can go on up here and see if we can find a little bit better place.
Yeah.
And see if we can move on up here just a little bit more and see if we can get some better lightning. Kind of observe the storm a little more. Yeah, we're gonna move on up this way, see if I can find a little bit better area to kind of look back at this. Again, this is going toward the casino near Lula in West Helena.
But now we're starting to run in our jungle.
Well, yeah, we're running into the jungle. We have found trees. Here in Mississippi, just like in Arkansas, we have plenty of trees. But I don't really want to get too close to this thing either in case we run out of here. Oh, let's kind of open back up again a little bit.
Here we go. This would be perfect right here.
Yeah, but I gotta. Oh, hang on. Yeah, that would have been very perfect right there. I can kind of flip back around and go back up that way.
You should have one right here.
Well, that was actually looking back really good. We can see back up in there.
Yeah.
Hey, right here, I can flip around and just back and go back there and kind of back up. You want me to do that?
Okay.
All right, we found us a really good spot. We're gonna just hit this storm. I don't want to really go any further, but I'm gonna turn back around here and angle y'all back so y'all can watch the storm as it comes in. This lightning. So just bear with us here for just a second. And we're looking for niggles in a haystack on this road, trying to find a place to pull over. Can't park in the middle of the road. Where was it at, Andy? Right up there.
Right there.
There we go. Okay. We'll turn our little safety light on and we'll back up. Andy, that is
Well, it looked better.
I'll understand. It looks better. In there for a minute anyway.
Don't back off too far.
I'm not. Alright guys, got y'all looking directly at this storm we're watching, coming out of Arkansas, probably crossing right here at Lula. Andy's going to try to adjust the view for y'all, so just bear with us there. He's moving it around so y'all can get a better view. You got it, Andy?
Yeah, I'm working on it. It just didn't like it. You unlock my window.
Oh, I did. I have you childproof back there. Okay. What about? Oh, that's the reason it shifted to the. I wonder how come I wouldn't get a good radar look at it. It shifted it up to the other radar site up in Memphis. We're so close it keeps alternating back and forth.
Alright, hopefully you can get to see some light.
Okay, there it is. Yeah. The rotational coupler is not as pronounced on the southern side, but now the northern side's going back. See that?
Mm-hmm.
It's just that they're flopping. It's flip-flop back and forth. I mean, the northern side will go back, and then the southern side will go back. This storm really can't make its mind up. But that rotation is fixing to be out of the warned area. So one of two things will either happen here very quickly. They'll issue another tornado warning to pretty much include Lakeview, maybe up near the Lula area, kind of where we're at right now. Or they'll just kind of watch it and see what happens. And there could be a good possibility they put a severe thunderstorm with a tornado possible tag on it. We've seen that some tonight.
A bunch.
And they basically do that, if anybody wants to know, they basically do that to cover themselves. Because the rotation is not strong enough or evident enough to call it a tornado, but tornadoes can ramp up out of severe thunderstorm warnings. And yeah, they just dropped that, so
Yep.
that's not shocking.
Nobody.
Well, it's gonna try to wrap back up. Okay.
Yeah, but we had nobody on feed.
That's fine. Woo! Hello.
I and kill it?
No, just keep it open. Just in case this storm does ramp back up. I think it will. May take it a minute.
It's coming dead to us.
Oh, yeah. See it, look. You can see it back up here.
Hey, great job, guys. Natalie and Wesley, good job on that one.
Thanks, sir. Season's just getting started, y'all. We got 1 season to go.
What do y'all want to do?
I've already made it my mission before the season ends. I want to get a picturesque mothership.
Preaching to the choir.
Yeah, but again, you're going to be in the northern part of those storms. I think it's only gets good worse as the night progresses. Let's go over here and sit real quick. See what we can do here. We got to make a decision fast.
Yeah.
I think if we went over the DeWitt storm looks big. I wish the storm would just end back up. Most of the tornadic activity right now is running from like Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, just to push over into Nashville.
Yeah.
I think after this, it'll be about time to call it, don't you?
I agree.
This one doesn't do anything.
This,
I mean, there's storms back here, but I mean, they're starting to be more prevalent. They're starting to be more together. They're not being individualized.
yeah, whatever.
Well, we did get close to that one in Terrell.
Yeah.
I mean, got as close as I wanted to at night.
I think that was a actually great intercept there for us.
I mean, yeah, as close as we got to it. I mean, then we didn't get into the large hail, so.
But
whoa, hello.
But to be honest with you, I couldn't tell north from south during that storm.
Yeah. Some beautiful lightning
If
there.
you guys want to call it a night, you guys can. It's starting to get late. And I do agree with you guys that these other storms that are going to be coming out are probably going to be more QLCS, if anything. If anything matures out of them.
Copy. We're going to stay on this storm to see what happens. I mean, it's still rotating in there, and it's still on the end. I mean, if this one doesn't do anything for us, then we're probably going to wrap it up for the night. I mean, Arkansas is nothing but a big blob of rain, and I don't see anything out of that. I think y'all have the better tornado potential up there for y'all now, and we'll just have to watch the rest of the week. I know I won't be able to chase Thursday. I may be able to do Friday night if it gets a little bad up in North Mississippi, but Saturday is full-on chase mode for us, and it's a daytime chase. Thank the goodness. Thank the good Lord. So hopefully we'll all be able to have a really good chase day that day down here. And I know Andy and me and Jacob are going to kind of split up, so y'all have two teams down here instead of just one.
Copy that. We're going to work on the stream as well so that we can, we're going to have multiple people up in boxes this time. Or the next time, I should say. But that lightning that was just in front of, wow.
You want to talk about that bolt? I hope you clip that.
I didn't, but that playback's going to get it.
That was another good one right there. I mean, this is one heck of a lightning show. I mean, this storm is intensifying with lightning. I mean, that's why I kind of want to see what this does. I don't want to run away and then say, it's done, and then I get halfway down the road and then it sparks another one off, because it's been swapping north and south rotation, so I want to see what it does first.
I just can't beat that lightning. Maybe we'll get him a closer lightning show.
Andy said if nothing else, we'll get y'all one heck of a lightning show here in just a minute.
Yeah, record it vertical, horizontal, however, we'll make use of it.
Well, at least if I can't get the picture of the close-up of the tornado tonight, I can get the lightning.
You should have got the hail and the wind and the rain off that tornado. You did.
See, there's still rotation in there. I mean, it's still there. It just...
These damn deltas mosquitoes.
Look, Lord, come on. Now look, we were fed, but we didn't get to see it. That's all I'm asking is for. You know, right down to the ground. There it is.
And we jumped up too then.
I mean, that's all we're asking. I mean, it's in there. There's two areas I could see right there, just near the river. I mean, there's still rotation in there, but it's very broad. It's that northern section. 'Cause you know when it gets in that river bottom, it's like Doug and Brian, the rest of us, when they get in that river bottom, me and you said it too, they do some weird stuff.
Yeah.
There's just enough shifting of the winds around these river bottoms. I mean, it's still warm outside. Good grief.
Yeah, it's hot.
I mean, and it's going to stay like this for the next couple of days. These rainstorms aren't cooling it off much at all. Did you find one of them pterodactyl mosquitoes?
Yeah. As long as they ain't a brown color.
And it's fine. Whoa! Hello!
Ask him, do you see that?
Wow, there's just some good lightning right there. Some good cloud to ground lightning.
You
That's
got
one good show with the lightning at least.
That's why you just can't beat that lightning.
No, not down here in these good storms like this. Not in the Mississippi Delta region. You don't get this good a show back home.
Damn. That lightning.
Yeah, it's incredible right here. I mean, this lightning is just awe-inspiring.
The lightning knows somebody's watching them.
That is some straight down CD if I've ever seen it. That stuff ain't even spidering out.
Tell him I was hoping
Or
he seen
getting nothing.
that.
It's just straight down.
Yeah, Andy said he was hoping y'all were still watching it. It's amazing. And we got the windows down in here, and Andy let the window down. He's found one of these Delta mosquitoes. It's like a pterodactyl flying around in here.
I just about choked on my chips.
So we're fighting mosquitoes and watching the storm move in. It's a good combination.
We're going to strike in a minute and scare the hell out of Jacob.
Jacob, you know you're kind of like the human lightning rod standing out there, right? The biggest thing besides you is that pole.
No, the biggest thing beside me is this.
I mean, you know. That's some good spider lightning.
I think so too. I like that cloud to cloud.
Cloud to cloud lightning.
Yeah.
With spiders across. I don't know if the new strikes we've seen. You can't beat that.
Come by.
Oh, yeah. Get back. Get it. Our partner Jacob just got back in the car real quick.
I just had a mosquito come by me riding the Harley.
Yeah, that's not what puts you back in there though. That light did put you back in that car.
He was your cuz.
This storm is intense. This storm is intense, guys.
This is the most picturesque storm. If it was daytime.
Oh yeah, if it was daytime, we'd have a really good shot of this whole storm. There's still rotation in that storm. I mean, it's just real out here. It's not much of anything. See if there's even any hail when it's at the top.
That was pretty.
I mean, it's still digging around that circulation. Where that circulation is to the north, it's still digging around 40,000 feet. If there's any potential energy up there left, I mean, it's where it needs to be. It's getting closer. Yeah, we got some good pockets of hail, and that hail core is right around. That hail core is right around where we were looking at. I mean, it's right around where that circulation is. I mean, there's some hail in it, so I may have to move here though in a minute when them bad parts of that hail's coming toward us eventually. Yes. See that right there?
Mm-hmm.
See that northern section?
I don't think it knows what it wants to do.
I have no problem, if y'all don't, of following this storm all the way back up.
If it would just say what it was going to do.
Once around that river bottom, I mean, you can start to see it's trying to...
That was a good one.
Yeah, you can see it starting to try to turn that northern section back around. That lightning's intensified in the top portion of that storm too. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Got almost like a little donut.
Is that us? Yep. I mean, we are getting hammered at that point.
Is that when we had got in that hail?
Yeah, I mean, we're getting hammered right there.
That hail was about, I mean, that hail was quarter size, easily. But I know Andy wanted to step out and get it, but I wasn't getting that hail.
Oh,
no.
You gotta live once.
I understand. I don't want to live at all though with hail. I don't.
I could have just reached out and grabbed me some marbles. I
That
don't
wasn't
know.
marbles, Andy. That was quarters.
Yeah.
Until you feel what a hailstone coming down
Oh,
out
I
of the
know.
atmosphere feels like, guys.
I got hit in the back with golf balls. Yeah, we're
That was
yeah.
that was too close, and I know there was some larger hail in
Did
there.
they
We were
cut
on
it
the-
and paste it? Not yet, but that, I mean, it is. We are getting hammered at this point.
Andy, look at this right here. Look, right there near a lane.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, we're getting. Listen
See,
to this. Listen to this.
well, hang on, we're still.
Let me cancel it.
You see this right here
Yeah.
on that last scan? See how it's starting to try to wrap back around on that southern edge,
Yeah.
around that river. Woo! There you go.
Yep.
Mississippi Delta lightning.
Yep.
Yes.
We need
This
to-
is a heck. I mean, this storm is. I have no doubt in saying that this storm is trying to re-intensify. I mean, you're in an environment that there's still. It's out by itself, so I mean, it's got that going for it. The only thing ahead of it is you've got the storms near like Batesville and Sardis that aren't really much to it, but there's nothing to the south of it, so it's still getting good flow into it. I mean, I'd say just from the lightning we're witnessing, this storm is trying to ramp back up. So I mean, we may have to make a move here in just a minute. Because if you look at this, if you look at that down near lane, it's crossing the river now. That's trying to that's trying to wrap.
I'm looking for my phone.
It's beautiful. It really is.
Yeah, I'm watching a live stream. Let's show it.
Go back out there, Jacob, and just stand outside and lift your hand. You can test
Blow my socks
but you can test Benjamin Franklin's theory out. That's how he discovered electricity. We'll let the rookie do it.
There you go. Look at that.
Nothing else, guys. This is one heck of an electric show. I mean, it really is.
See if Doug's seen that big flash.
We're trying to get Jacob to go outside and test Benjamin Franklin's theory. But we don't have a kite, but I don't really think we'll need one in about another 5 minutes.
Hey, I mean, just tell him to stand on top of the car. It's basically the same thing, right?
Look, that after I got off the radio with y'all that last time, he was standing outside. Oh, look! And a mosquito hit him, and the next thing I know, he was running. I could see that big bolt of lightning. I'm like, yeah. He can come back in this car pretty quick. It's a real heck of a lightning show. I still think this storm could do it. There's nothing to the south of it. This lightning is intensifying fast, and it's still trying to show a little bit of rotation in it.
Some beautiful lightning.
Oh yeah, it's definitely beautiful lightning. You say that? You see that couplet right there toward Eileen, other side of Eileen?
I don't know, about an 18-mile circle around that storm. There's about 15 strikes a minute in that thing, so it's definitely producing some lightning.
Oh, I mean, since we've been sitting here, the lightning's picking up. I mean, it's really intensifying.
You can't beat a good lightning show. That'd be about every 3 seconds.
I think what this storm has going for it is there's nothing to the south of it. There's nothing to the south of it. There's nothing really around it. I mean, we're still sitting here at 74 degrees, and this air is still muggy here. So that's the only reason I think this still has a chance.
Yeah, it's nothing from Friars Point and that tip of that storm all the way up to Mariana is just nothing but lightning, that whole area.
Check Wicked Weather main chat.
Oh, yeah. I clicked it. Yeah, that is crazy lightning.
I mean, this storm's about to be on top of us. It's 11:23. It's due here like 11:28, so we got a few minutes. We got like 2 or 3 minutes to get out of here. What do y'all think? I mean, we could tear down south and kind of get behind it, or we can kind of stay ahead of it and just see what it does. What do you think? I mean, it's going toward Crenshaw. Crenshaw, Sledge, the area that I'm watching is going that way.
I'd say we'd make a run across.
Where do we need to go? I mean, Clarksdale and go back around and come up to the south. Or do we need to make a run north and then come back down?
North and down, I think so.
All right, guys, we're fixing to make a run north and then go back south into Crenshaw, see if we can keep ahead of this storm, because it's about to be on top of us.
I think the lightning comes around.
10-4 now.
Or we can take 4 all the way across the county.
You want to go for it? I just want to stay, I want to stay ahead of where that rotational area is, but I want to stay in view of it too.
Just put a cement something on that.
Yeah, it did. So, again, this is what these storms are doing tonight. And again, like I said, I believe this storm is intensifying fairly rapidly. If this storm puts one down I believe it's going to be rain wrapped. It's going to be in the core, but it is definitely strengthening. I mean, everybody can see the lightning that we were just dealing with. So, let's shoot across. Let's see. Crenshaw, Mississippi.
Continue on US 49 south for 3/4 of a mile.
I mean, do we deal with any trees if we go this way?
I ain't been that way here.
Well, I mean, normally I go either north or south, but I've never gone straight across this area.
I know it's flat over there as far as.
I think we can stay on this and go straight across.
That light is
Yeah, it is. Which way is the storm moving? Northeast?
northeast.
If I go straight across going this way, will we stay out of it, or is it going to kind of
We'll
swipe?
stay out of it.
I don't want to go to the north because then we're going to get in the rain chill, but I don't want to stay too
In a
far to
quarter
the
mile,
south.
turn left onto US 61 north.
Because we're going to get nailed with the,
That's building a hell core.
it's not showing me getting across there. As a viable option.
Because Crenshaw is not on.
Well, I mean, it curves around through there.
Yeah.
So, okay, we're just going to go straight then. I mean, nothing else. We can turn back around.
At
This
the
one's
light,
pretty
turn left
light.
onto US 61 north.
Maybe we can stay ahead of it. If it does form a tornado, we can come back around on Crenshaw and catch up with it up there. All right, Andy. Jacob, you kind of our watcher. Just help me watch.
I'm gonna be in the radar.
You're going to be digging in the deep of the radar. Yep, severe thunderstorm warning for the next 48 minutes. 1-inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds. Pretty much central Coahoma County, eastern Arkansas, Coahoma, Belden, Moon, West Helena, Preston Place, Coral, Halston, Westover, Jonestown.
Continue on US 61 north for 6 miles.
All right,
Continue
here
on
we go.
Mississippi
Off into
315
Delta.
south for
We're on the
17
move.
miles.
Try to stay ahead of this storm, guys. See if it tries to do anything. With this being a severe thunderstorm, again, like I said, if y'all have noticed over the last 20 minutes of us just sitting there, this lightning has intensified. And that's, again, what they will do. When we start to see an uptick in lightning, we start to see these storms tick up with energy, and then now we're under a severe thunderstorm warning. So, I mean, it is highly possible that this thing tries to wrap back up again. I really could see it. I think there is a chance that this could try to wrap back up and produce another tornado warning. Nothing but flat land through here, so that is good so far. No trees, thank goodness, thank the good Lord. Maybe one or two here and there. Because you do not want to chase a tornado in the middle of the woods at night. It's not fun, isn't it?
No. Nowhere near.
I mean, that lightning has to touch something.
Jacob, you know you can't stick your hand out the window and send it pictures.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get the rookie to stick his hand out the window and see if he can get his light, get his hair straight for him. He does not want to do it. Jacob's new to us. He's chased with us before, but he's new to us getting in depth with it, so we stick with him. We're gonna get him to where he can chase his own tornadoes one day, ain't you, Jacob?
Ain't that what the news does? It gets joked on?
Oh yeah. Oh,
Don't worry, I need it.
I know, but I'm trying to get around it to the back first. Get around from that
Yeah.
cord. I mean, it's not too far behind us, but I mean, it's,
When we get the sledge,
yeah, I'm going to turn back around and try to point it back that way.
we ain't got to turn around, just look to see what it looks like.
That's
Yeah, you get the house storm.
Yep.
you guys on that Holly Springs storm?
Holly Springs.
Hey, are you guys on that Holly Springs storm?
Oh, hello. Wow.
They're on the one over in Friars Point, Helena, Clarksville area.
That just came out of nowhere. I mean, literally Holly Springs. I mean, wow. Literally come out of nowhere. That is a really good rotation over there.
I don't think we can make it.
Yeah, that thing popped up quick.
Again, like I said, I mean, that's like this storm here. I mean, it is still warm down here. We have not had hardly any rain. I'm up to 75 right now. I mean, and it is muggy outside. So I mean, my phone is saying 75. So I mean, these storms still have an atmosphere down here they can explode in. Have we got a rotation? Have we got anything like, is that getting...
Hey, if it's going to drop for somebody, it's going to drop for you guys.
I'm hoping. That's what I'm saying. I mean, we've got no houses through here. It's just three crazy people in a car trying to get ahead of it. So, well, no, we're not crazy. We're actually getting ahead of people and letting them know where it's at. So, but I hope it does. I mean, it's nothing but fields through here, so it'd be a real good chance for it. Have we got any debris on Signature on that one in Rowland? I mean, in Hot Springs? Wow. Holy shit.
It gets separated from that range to the north, west of it. It can take off really good.
Oh, Mississippi water on the roads. Always a good treat. Wow. Is that a debris ball on that storm?
I'm looking. It could change.
I think there is a debris ball on the Holly Springs storm. I mean, I may be wrong. Well,
Look out there. Look at the deers. Yeah, I lost the place service.
guys, we're going to go into an area back and forth. So if we lose you, we will maybe drop in and out on this feed through here. So
Is that a storm? That storm in Hot Springs is good?
Yeah.
I'm just asking y'all from what Andy's looking at. That storm in Holly Springs, it really looks around that hook like there is something there. Are y'all seeing anything that looks like a dropout? Because it really looks like a dropout at one spot.
Yep.
Because if that's a dropout, Holly Springs is about to get hit directly.
Again.
Looks like a possible CC drop to the west of it, just slightly, not directly into Holly Springs.
You know, that's the same path. Out east of it last time. There is just a hook in there. Not a real big hook, but a hook.
How's our storm looking?
I'm gonna look behind. Hold on that. It's blowing the hell up. The wind's behind it.
between radar sites too.
Yeah, that's not helpful.
I do see why Andy's saying if he was looking from the Memphis radar site, Millington, the correlation. I mean, it looks messy. I'm waiting to see a scan or two to see if that actually passed through Holly Springs.
I know I hate this little road I'm on. It's got more potholes and holds water than most of them I saw in Arkansas. Whoa!
Yeah, we need to. Oh, that's gonna be a Holly Springs storm right there.
Guys, this storm could go probably the same way across. I mean, I'm tempted the way that it's rolling, that if it keeps doing what it's doing, I mean, it looks like it could move northeast too, and I mean, it could follow the same path that storm is right now, maybe just a little bit above it into Marshall County. So I'm comfortable with this. If I can get over here, if it still looks like it's moving that way and intensifying, I'll follow it all the way across up to there.
Yeah, I would be heading towards the Senatobia area.
It's just, again, when I get over there, I'm not going to have as much visibility as I will with it here. So I'm going to have to pick my battles with which way it goes and watch the roads, because it's a lot of trees over there.
Yeah, I mean, even if you get on 55 or, the parallel highway there, I mean, it just kind of depends on exactly where it crosses down through there.
Go look at.
Andy said, yeah, just a spot where we can go look at it.
You know where we talked about on top of that bridge?
I don't know if y'all have heard us while we've been live streaming on this or talking to our partners, but we've got another tornado warning over near Marshall County that is ramping up really fast. It blew up out of nowhere, so this storm could be doing the same. So we're going to follow this storm probably over toward the Senatobia area. So we're going to be marching on this one pretty quickly as it continues to march northeast. Yeah, forgive me. I gotta check in with my wife here, make sure she's okay.
Sorry I cannot come to the phone. If you will leave your name, your number, and a brief message, I'll...
Jesus.
We should be getting up pretty close. We're under a tornado. We're already under a tornado watch. Did they extend it?
Yeah, they expect.
I figured they would. So they've extended. So had they extended the PDS, or they put a new watch out? I think would be my biggest question there. I mean, if they're extending the PDS, then I mean...
New watch expires in 36 minutes. No, it's not going to be.
No, not that quick.
Hold on. Oh, no, hold on. That's the green thing.
Yeah, you're looking at the spirit. This doesn't say you're looking at the spirit. Let's see if I can pull in here and kind of look at the storm real quick. Just bear with us here. I'm going to try to flip around and see if we can get a good look at the storm. Got a little pull over spot here.
That's mud. That's pure mud. Pure mud.
Yeah, no, y'all just hang tight.
I see something right there.
Shut your door, Jack. You can get your light on.
Hey, CW, you take a new look at the storm you guys are on. They grabbed that part to the north in Helena and kind of congealed together, and then still trying to form a hook on the bottom there south of Friars Point.
Yeah, 10-4, I concur. Like I said, it's still gaining strength. I don't see anything that wouldn't stop this from taking it to the next level.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, no, I'll third that. It looks like it's getting its act together. We'll see. I'm here for the lightning show though.
Yeah, it's been an incredible lightning show for sure. We're other side. We went straight across from Lula, went around coming to Crenshaw that way. So where I'm at that way, I can shoot around if I need be to get to back to 55 and cut up if I need to.
That Holly
Copy that, sir.
Springs. That Holly Springs has gotten unreal.
In a quarter mile, sharp right onto Wadlington Road.
Doug at Holly Springs.
Doug at Holly Springs. Doug at Holly Springs. Doug at Holly.
Damn, we got echo.
Well,
Look how it's doing now.
go ahead.
All right. Doug at Holly Springs.
Doug at Holly Springs.
Really
Doug at Holly
Springs. All right, we're going to try one more time. That Holly storm has really put a hook on the bottom.
He's attempting to start a rap. It's Doug that Holly. Doug that Holly.
Yeah, tell him it was bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. He's trying to start a new rap show. Nah, we got an echo. It come across in an echo. Here he is.
Hey, that Holly Springs storm on the bottom of it's got a pretty good hook on it now.
That's too many. It's echoing.
For some reason, his phone's going to the radio.
Sharp right onto Wadlington Road, then turn right onto 6 Mile. In a quarter mile, sharp right onto Wadlington Road.
All them fingers. They come from right above us.
waiting for that storm you guys were on or still on to get a little further east, man. That you always get that kind of edge of the radar there on, both from Little Rock and from Memphis. So those things are kind of off. I needed about 10, 20 miles more to the east and get a good look at it.
Yeah, it's kind of playing between both radar sites, and you're right there on the edge where that wraparound is. I mean, we're in a good position here. I mean, if that rotation's where I think it is, and we're going to be in a prime position to kind of stay out of the northern part of the rain cell and stay right around where that rotation's at.
That Holly Springs storm looks like it's still trying to tighten up that rotation now northeast of Holly Springs.
Yeah, it's really trying.
Oh yeah. How'd you do that?
Whoa! Jacob, we be looking right about right there where those houses are. We'll be looking right about where those little houses are right yonder. Back over in there if we're going to see something. Because we're not too far from Crenshaw. All right, get in. We're going to turn back around and we're going to go back toward Crenshaw. Because when you loop around Crenshaw, I know we'll be right there on the edge of the rain, but we'll be looking back into that clearing back in there in Crenshaw. And there's one or two spots we can... Storm is quickly intensifying. If it goes tornadic, I believe, around the northern part here, like Crenshaw, up through northern Tennessee. I believe he's right at Saratoga section will go up. I mean, here's the thing, and this is the only thing I can really think. If it goes tornadic and it tries to hold the rotation, the only thing I know we can really do to keep up with it is cut through Highway 4 all the way to Holly Springs and go north. Are all of y'all down with that if this does it?
Yeah.
Jacob?
Say that one more time.
The only real way I know to keep up with it without us going north, coming back south through the crappy rain, is to go through the boony woods. And I mean boony woods. If it lays down, I mean, if it stirs up enough like I think this other one just did, if it's got enough kick to it and that radar scan shows him what we're looking at, I can cut across Highway 4 and just go straight through Saratoga, cut across to Holly Springs and go on Marshall. The only big areas we'll have in Marshall is on the interstate, is on 22 to see it. But we'll just have to watch it and see where it's going to cross. That's my only thing. That's the only thing I know to really do. Because there ain't no play that I make going anywhere else. Because the next play past 4 is me going all the way up to like 269 and coming back south. And then I'll be coming in on the rain shield side of it.
Yeah.
So we all in agreement with that?
Hell yeah.
Alright, so that's what we'll do. How far are we out of Crenshaw? We can't be very far.
We're almost to Sledge.
Yeah.
Then we turn north to Crenshaw.
That's kind of what I was thinking. I didn't think we were too far out. Yeah, we're going to come into Sledge city limits now. As we get to Crenshaw, we go back on,
315.
315. That's right. And cut back across over there. That'll bring us out at, bring us out close where we were night 4 last month.
Right.
So we'll just have to shoot around and get up in 4 if it goes that way toward Marshall County. How's it storm over in Holly look? It's still trying to ramp?
He's trying to ramp up.
That storm come out of nowhere.
In half a mile, turn left onto Highway 3 North.
That storm came out of John Brown nowhere. I did not see that one coming. I really did not.
Oh God. I hate that ramp.
Yep. I heard somebody talking. I thought anyway.
Turn left onto Highway 3 North.
They was talking about that lighting on the storm they're on, dude. That Holly Springs storm is just tons of lighting in that thing.
So we're going to turn right here. Right here.
What's his face was saying?
Look at that sail behind it.
Oh, I know it.
Again, I'm telling y'all, untapped potential in this atmosphere. I mean, that storm in Holly Springs came out of nowhere. This one is ramping up, and there's another one behind it. So, I mean, these storms aren't done, guys. Just because the sun's done gone down, it's almost midnight. I mean, it's 75 degrees down here and balmy. I mean, the atmosphere is still juiced up right now. I mean, it's not going anywhere. It is just.
That's the reflection of the car.
It's just a reflection of the car, probably. I don't have the windshield wipers on.
No, I'm talking about in the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, it is. I'll have to adjust that when I can.
We are in Panola County, guys. Coming back in. Our plan is to kind of watch this storm. Again, like we were just discussing, if this does track a northeastern pattern toward Marshall County, in which it could actually go a little north of Senatobia, which it still would head toward northern Marshall County. The best thing we can really do to keep up with is go across Highway 4, but Highway 4 is nothing but trees and woodland where the deer live. So we'd have to shoot across there in Holly Springs, but I think if it takes this next step, I mean, it's well worth it to keep up with it just to see if it does try to intensify and get to that point. So we'll see. Did I see some light? Did I see some light?
That was lightning going every direction.
No, I saw some hazard lights down here. Red, yellow, orange. That. What is that right there? Oh, that's the train. What in the world am I looking at?
That light is like laying across the sky on the live stream.
Thought there was another chaser over there. Wow. Y'all, this cell is just exploded. That is just deep.
That lightning strike was insane across the sky on y'all's live stream.
Yeah, I mean, this storm is insane. I mean, it is just gone from nothing to everything in just a matter of an hour. I hate dodging these freaking potholes. I hate dodging these potholes down here. Oh, folks, we do not have real good roads down here, and some of y'all know that. It's just, I mean, I've seen some roads even worse, but been having to dodge potholes all night. Of course, we got into that heavy rain over there, and it was even worse when we got into Arkansas.
It still needs to get a little deeper into the radar for Memphis, but it still looks like it's trying to make a rotational couplet there right in Lula.
Take the next left onto West South Avenue.
This is Crenshaw.
We need to go through town, don't we, to get on the other side of the fields.
Alright, because this is 315 here.
Yeah, but I don't want to go 315.
That's Como, yeah.
I gotta go more north to get where I need to be.
Yep.
Where is it? Right there where we come back out to Strayhorn.
Yeah. That storm's now moving northeast.
Railroad tracks and trees. Not a real good vantage point. Yeah, I'm out, Jacob. I need to find a clearing where we can watch. Oh, here's one. Now if I can find the spot to pull.
There's going to be a road down there because the truck parked on the side.
I think there's a crossing right here. If it is, we can. Yes. Hello there. Is this gonna be? Can I get up there, or is this gonna be one of the trashy little turn off?
I wouldn't pull in there though.
I don't know how much I like that. Yeah, we might want to find another spot. That's nothing but a pile of mud, and I am not sinking a car and not having to call somebody to come pick me up.
That may be a chaser over there. There's a road over there somewhere.
Yeah, it could be. There's a truck over there. I don't see how we got in there, but we'll look and see.
What about this road?
Oh yeah, okay, I see where he's talking about. No, I see where he's at. He's right, there's a road somewhere right here. It's gotta be for him to get in there.
No, I ain't there.
It's gotta be down here. I mean, he's right there in it.
Yeah, we passed a really good
Yeah,
one.
they did pass a ridge line.
I know, if I don't find this right down here, I'll turn around and we'll park right back there. I was trying to find out where he was at. I don't see it. Do y'all? Wait, right here.
Yeah, it looks like there's
It's a crossing right here. Okay, yeah, this is probably where he went. Yeah, that's where he went. get another good look at this storm. I just don't want to be. Where is this? Outbreak Wildlife Management Area. Whoa! Hello there.
You know, CW, that'd be a good place for them to put a road.
Well, there's another spot down here, but I believe we've got another chaser on this, and I'm going to be respectful and share this little area. But I mean, we've got a really good view of this through here.
I don't know how you keep having that luck of pointing the camera right to them CGs, but that was pretty intense.
It's just where we're at. I've chased this area a lot, so I mean, there's plenty of clearings through here. That's why I knew if I could get around Crenshaw, see if this storm does go northeast the way I think it is. Oh, there's some more good lightning. But I know if I can get around, I can go 4 across Strayhorn, cut straight through Senatobia. If it goes toward Marshall County and it tries to intensify and wrap up like that other one did, I can cut right up through Holly Springs and go right up 22 and follow it as it crosses over.
Yeah, look at the CGWX there, East Mississippi radar site. Look at the velocities on that Holly Springs storm.
And tell him I worked hard getting him that lightning.
That is insane. Andy said also to tell you that he worked hard to get you these pictures of lightning.
Like that one.
Appreciate it. Eventually I'll get around to making a montage video and get some pictures. We'll post them and stuff. You know, of course, give you guys credit and all that. But yeah, the lighting's insane. Hell, the lighting is probably worth the trip just to watch it.
No doubt. I still want to get Jacob to go out here and kind of stick his hands up in the air, though. I kind of want to see his hair stand straight up.
I don't have much hair on my head. I'm going to stand up. I don't know that I will.
Enough finger to test the wind, just point it to the sky, and I bet he could get one. Make sure it's on camera, though. That way we can say it happened. You just see him like fall off the vehicle where the camera's pointing onto the hood and flopping.
He said we're just picking on the new guy. He said that's what the new guy's for.
And the new guy buys his first round.
Hey, what he don't realize is the new guy buys steaks too every once in a while.
It just so happens I'm a steak kind of guy.
Alright guys, apparently I just got put up under a tornado warning, so I believe this is going to do it for us here.
Yeah, that rotational coupler just showed up east of 61 there, east of Helena. Let's get it.
We're right in perfect line.
You got the lighting to illuminate it. Just be safe.
Wow, I really could not get any more perfect in this area. I mean, it's going to go right due northeast of this area, so I may have to find another clearing a little bit bigger, but I mean, it should go right to our northeast if it drops. We're in perfect position.
Yeah.
All right, guys, if y'all are following us on the live stream, we just got put up under a tornado warning. Kind of give you a kind of an area of where we're at right now. We are in Crenshaw. The rotation that we're following is very close to us. It's going to be moving in a northeasterly direction. So Senatobia, Coldwater, this storm is coming for y'all. If you were in the Senatobia area or Coldwater, you need to start paying attention. This is a developing situation, a developing tornado. Right now, it is, when they officially warned it at 12:03 a.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Dundee, or 14 miles east of Helen and West Helena, moving northeast at 50 miles an hour. Places in this warning: Crenshaw, Strayhorn, Sarah, Dubs, Coldwater, Pogleville, Cypress, Corner, Robertson Gin, Dooley, Independence, Dundee, Arca Butler. If you're in any of these areas, you need to start taking immediate shelter now. If you're in a mobile home, we need to start getting out of that mobile home, getting into our safe spot. Make sure if you're in an interior, if you're in a house, the most interior room, a closet or a bathroom, away from exterior walls and away from windows. Again, this is a tornado warning that is impacting south central DeSoto County, north and east northeast Mississippi, southeastern Tunica County and northeast Mississippi, Tate County, northwestern Panola County and northwestern Mississippi. Take heed, guys. Start getting your plan together. If your kids are in the bed, go ahead and get them up now. Remember, go ahead, put hard sole shoes on them. Do not put Crocs or flip-flops, just in case you do take a hit. You don't need to be walking around on nails or any kind of debris that could penetrate. You need hard sole shoes where it doesn't penetrate and stick into your foot. Long pants. Go ahead and get this plan going now. Get to your safe spot. Andy, we're gonna have to make a run at this, and I think we're gonna have to keep going.
Oh, well, I just told him we shouldn't have to move.
Do we go toward 14 and go toward Senatobia?
Yeah, the storm that went through Holly Springs up there west of Walnut, Middletown, Selmer, Bethel Springs, looking down range, Finger, anybody in that 64, 45, where they all kind of come together. Those people need to be looking down range as well.
Okay. All right, let's go. Let's go. We're right in the path. All right, we're on the move because we're right in the path. This storm's probably about 2 minutes out from me.
It's got to drop.
Yeah, that bottom's dropping to hook out there, heading towards Saratoga.
Andy, tell me where? Strayhorn?
Yep.
Where's it at?
It's right there. I'm telling you, it may be 3 miles from us.
Well, we ain't gonna have to.
If you go that way, it's gonna catch us.
Well, we got to go this way.
Okay, we can make it. Let's go. We just have to keep an eye on it.
Jacob, I want you to watch over for me. All right, guys, we're on the move. The developing circulation. Circulation is no more than about 2 miles west. Moving fast. We're gonna try to go through Strayhorn and try to make a play towards Senatobia. I think this will stay just moving on the northeastern direction from us. So just stick with us here. We're gonna be moving fast in a hurry. Jacob, I want you to watch out my left side window. I know, just look, make sure, Andy, you keep an eye out too. Let me try to get towards Strayhorn. If I can get just past Strayhorn, if I can get just past about the first 3 miles of Strayhorn Road, or 4, we'll be all right. But I have no other. I see them, but that's the only way I've got to play this, to keep up with it. If I go south, I'm going to lose it. Whoa! I think it's still in the air. I've got nothing that's showing a definite. Alright, we should be coming up on 4 here in just a minute. Y'all help me keep a lookout for it. Again, we are chasing a tornadic circulation in the developmental phases. We are approaching 4, which will turn to Straighthorn in Senatobia. We're going to follow this. We may have to cut across, go up into Marshall County to keep up with this as it's moving northeast rapidly. But the circulation again is no more than probably 2 miles, if that, from where my location is at.
If it does decide to drop, it's going to be that peak area heading up between Sarah and Savage.
Yeah.
Right now it's right behind me, so I'm just trying to get, if I can get just past Strayhorn, I can keep from getting run over by it, but it's going to be my only play if I'm going to keep up. Right now I see it doesn't look like I see anything that's trying to drop, but I'm just trying to get up through here before it does.
We just come through Sarah.
If you can burn east on 4 to Senatobia, and then just continue east, you can always catch up back up to on the south side of it.
Well, if it don't run over me first, that's what I'm trying to do. But I got to make it to Straighthorn to get out of its path, so I think I've got the time. I'm moving fairly quickly trying to get through here, so y'all just keep a lookout for me and let me know what I'm looking at, because we're all trying to keep an eye out to the sky, so y'all just keep an eye out for me there.
Copy, sir.
We should be coming up on this road.
Yeah, we should be just around this.
Yep.
And I think you're in pretty good shape now. Watching this lightning.
Alright, if y'all are watching on the live stream, Brian, Doug, I am approaching Highway 4 now. So I'm fixing to turn 4, heading towards Strayhorn. Wind is picking up here. Still nothing that I can determine, so.
Yeah, that circulation, if it was going to drop, it'd be about 3.5 miles back to your southwest or almost west now. I haven't got the latest sweep of the radar yet.
My goodness, I mean, this storm is throwing lightning bolts like Zeus himself is mad. This is getting hail. Yeah, I know, but I gotta cut 4 across. Alright, Jacob, this is on you. If you see it, it's gonna be coming directly from you, so you're gonna have to watch that way.
Yeah.
You gotta get through Strayhorn to get around it, because it's gonna cross somewhere in between where we're at right now and Strayhorn. I know, just take glimpses, you know what you're looking for. Guys, I'm seeing a lot of traffic out here. If you are near or around from 4, where it connects back going toward Tunica County, back towards Strayhorn, you do not need to be on the road right now if you don't have to be. Try to be in your safe spot, especially Strayhorn. This is going to be relatively close to you. Senatobia, Coldwater, if you were in the path of the storm, you need to start taking shelter. Marshall County, this is going to be coming probably up toward y'all's way here just shortly if it continues to hold together. So I know you've already had one come through near the Holly Springs area. You need to start paying attention. This storm is growing rapidly. It is intensifying rapidly. This rotation is holding together. So if you're in the path of the storm, I mean, start making preparations. Start getting in your safe spots. Senatobia, Coldwater, you still have time. Strayhorn, you should have already been there. This is insane with this lightning.
Yeah. And from what I'm gathering,
Once you get past Strayhorn, you guys should be in the clear. It's going to cross in that O'Neill, I think it was Ridge Lake or something like that, roads that I seen there on the north side of the
all right, what I want you to do, Andy, I want you to pull up radar scope. Follow where we're at. All right, what do you got? Well, I mean, as the crow flies, it's not that far. It's moving northeast, so it'll cross right through here. We're almost to Strayhorn?
Yeah.
How far does it look like we're out? Maybe about 2 miles? Okay. Alright. I don't know if y'all heard that, guys, but Jacob said it looks about like 2 miles from Strayhorn, so we should be clear within probably the next 2 or 3 minutes. I'll be on the other side of Strayhorn. This wind is rotating through here and throwing crap all on me. This is a very deteriorating situation. Strayhorn, this storm is coming right at you. If you've got a few, maybe a minute or two, if you're not already in your safe spot, get there now. Alright, we're coming into Strayhorn now. You see anything over there, Andy? I know there's one spot you should be able to see.
Everything looks fine.
Everything looks fine.
Go up here to the firehouse below.
It's really hard to tell.
Whoa, this sucker's wrapping up behind us, just flying. Alright, we should be in the clear, guys. If y'all are watching, this is right behind me crossing the road, just probably a mile outside of Strayhorn. Senatobia, you should stay in your safe spot. I believe this is going to go more north of you. People in Coldwater to Hernando. Y'all need to start getting preparations. This storm looks like it's taking that more north part of this track. So if y'all
make it to the Crockett area, it should pass
Coldwater,
behind you
Hernando
guys.
area,
If it's going to cross, it's going to be right in that kind of Strayhorn area. East Mississippi radar has it a little further to the east, but that's expected because it's so far away. The Memphis radar has it tracking right towards that 3-4 intersection and Strayhorn.
10-4, I don't know if y'all are on live stream, but we are, guys, sorry about that. We are getting live updates from Doug, and Brian's watching this as well, making sure we stay ahead of this storm. It is just probably about 2 miles behind us, moving due northeast. Again, like I said, Senatobia, I would still remain in your safe spot. I do believe this storm is going to go more to the northeast of you, but still, there's still some outlying Senatobia addresses out there. You still need to be in your safe spot until this tornado has passed. Coldwater, Hernando, these are the areas you need to start watching. So if you're in that area around Coldwater to Hernando, and even north of Senatobia, start watching this. This is a developing tornado in the generation phases. I cannot confirm if it's on the ground at this time because we are in the trees and probably will be in the trees for quite a bit. So take this as if it was on the ground. Do not take a risk on this. These storms are violent tonight. They've already proven that as far as Missouri and Arkansas tonight. Mississippi, we're dealing with a nocturnal threat. Get your kids up, get them ready. There's no reason to think this storm will not maintain its rotation right now. So just be heads up. Byhalia, Mississippi, you need to start watching this. Some of the outlying areas of Olive Branch, you need to start watching this. This storm's moving fast to the northeast. I mean, no, it's right behind us. I mean, we're perfect. I mean, if I can stay. The only play I see we make on this, we're not going to catch it on the interstate. If we catch it on the interstate, then that's it. I mean, if it does nothing on the interstate, then we're done. But I mean, if we cut across 4 and stay ahead of it, get to Holly Springs and cut across that way. Doug, I don't know if y'all heard me and agree with me on this. The only play that I really have on this storm, especially where we're at, if I go to Coldwater, I'm going to see it, and that's going to be it. If I go to Highway 4, I can go to Holly Springs. If it holds together like I think it will, I can cut up 22 to Byhalia and catch it up through there as it crosses over if it maintains. Do y'all agree with that situation?
Yeah, it did take an easterly shift on that last sweep of the radar. It shifted where I thought it was going to be west of Strayhorn, just north of town. If it does develop or is on the ground, it's going to be more towards that Crockett area. So I keep burning east to Senatoba, and then if you need to burn north, do it. But I would let it cross in front of you if there is something on the ground.
Okay, do you think it's good for me to take 4 across to Holly Springs, because that's the only way I'm going to keep up with this storm? Or do you think that it's going to cross in front of me on that area?
4 may take you out of place, go all the way to Holly Springs, because even though I had that last east shift, it's more probably going to go northeast. It's probably likely going to head up in that 22-269 area on the interstate there, west of Holly Springs. The Coldwater area I'd be concerned with. It just, I got a new sweep just now, it did take another northeast shift. If there's an option to be able to take up 51 or 55, that might be the play, at least up to Coldwater, and then if you need to, you can run across 306.
If I can beat it to the interstate, I can get ahead of it and go to 269, but that'd be the only play I could really do to keep ahead of it. I'm looking back in that area. I don't see anything on the ground because I'm coming right back into around just outside of Senatoba in some of these fields. I don't see anything in there, but it doesn't mean it's not wrapped in rain either.
But lightning died down.
It's behind us.
Yeah, I just caught over a girlfriend showed me Facebook. Reed Timmer was in Coldwater, Mississippi. I don't know if he's still there, but he ended his live stream. But he might be back live now, so that might be the play of that Coldwater area. He's there too. So.
They were heading up there to help out in Lake, Arkansas.
Okay, that explains him going to Coldwater then. But yeah, definitely, this thing's definitely heading in that direction. It is one messy, wide velocity signal from this thing. It's going to be hard to tell if something is in there, where it's at specifically in that block.
If you can look again, I've got a CC drop around the circulation. Repeat, I've got a CC drop around the circulation. It is exact area of the circulation on radar.
Yeah, it looks like I'm picking up one right here in that Strayhorn area. It is messy though. If you guys can get to Senatoba, just hang back for a minute. You know, maybe the north side of Senatoba, if it doesn't keep kind of shifting east, and just kind of point that way, and then just wait, see what it does. Trying to see if it's going to tighten up, but I can see that CC drop.
10-4. If it shifts east again, I mean it's going straight for the city of Coldwater. I mean if it keeps shifting east like that, I mean Coldwater's not too far from that area. That's a pretty nice size little town.
Yeah, it's not a small town at all. But yeah, I mean, if anything gets to Senatoba and it takes a more easterly turn, then you guys can burn down 4, you know, more if you need to, just till it gets to the north of you.
10-4, I just made it to the 4-way. I'm cutting around Senatoba now.
Copy that, sir.
Guys, if y'all are joining us on the live feed, we did have a coalition. We did have a CC drop indicating there could have been a brief touchdown somewhere.
Yeah, last week I made another jog slightly to the
probably
north.
Just to the north a little bit and to the around the Strayhorn area, just a little bit to y'all's north. Was a brief dropout on the coalition coefficient, which is determining that there are non-meteorological targets in this storm. It is not there anymore. This storm could be trying to wrap back up and intensify again, but again, there could have been a small tornadic drop somewhere near the Strayhorn area. Cannot confirm that. Coldwater, this is coming for you. If you are in Coldwater, you need to be in your safe spot. If you haven't, you've got maybe 2 or 3 minutes before this storm's on top of you. Get to your safe spot now. Remember again, tornado safety rules. Do not be in a mobile home. If you are in a structure that does not have a storm shelter or a basement, please seek the most interior room of your home. We need to go this way on 51.
Yeah, we need to stage where we staged overnight.
Make sure that you are away from windows. Make sure you are not around exterior walls. Bathroom or an interior closet would be preferable, or a hallway. Again, this is a developing situation near the Coldwater area and Tate County. So I tell you, it is still pretty close to y'all. Still remain in your safe place until we can get the all clear. Right now, we're busting up 51 toward the Coldwater area. We're going to get a real good shot right here of the storm. Going to see if we've got anything brewing here.
We need to go right there.
Just right there on the road.
I know. I'm easing up. We've got visibility from here. I want to try to keep with it I don't want to be in the path of it, but again, I don't want to lose it either. I'm going to just ease up the road. I'll just watch for power flashes. Still see power on down here, so that's a good deal. Where's our rotation at? And it's wrapping right around Coldwater, so just keep a lookout in front of us. Right, if y'all would just keep a lookout in front of you. We're looking for this storm to possibly cross right in front of us here, following us up through the Coldwater area. Whoa, that is a massive return. Okay, we are just outside of Coldwater. I'm gonna hang back here because that is a massive return on the radar for what I'm looking at. That couplet is getting tighter and tighter. Coldwater, if you are not in your safe place, you need to be there now. If you have anybody in Coldwater, they need to be in their safe place. Call them, get them up now. And I'm gonna pull right here on this bridge because this joker is just... Ooh, it is just to our west. If this thing drops, and I mean it is a tight couplet, if it drops, it's coming right in front of us.
Yeah, every now and then those sweeps are almost maxing out the returns, and it is beelining for Coldwater, maybe the west side of Coldwater up through the north. I know Coldwater is a decent sized town. It's not huge by any means, but it's definitely looking menacing if you follow the last about 14 to 21 frames of this storm.
It is 6 miles to back up from the just a little of the west of 51 highway. I should be seeing it. If it's on the ground, it's going to be coming right up through here, or it's going to be right on top of Coldwater.
Copy that, sir.
Y'all just listen, because that's what we're listening for. All right, guys, we are just outside Coldwater. This is a massive return on this tornado. I mean, it's maxed out everything here on radar. I mean, it is as tight as they need to be. Coldwater, I mean, I'm begging you, if you're not in your safe place, if you know somebody in Coldwater, please get them in. I mean, this is a massive return on radar. Please take shelter now. This could be a tornado in the developmental phase, or it is on the ground. Y'all get ready to jump back in if I've got to do a little shifty movie something around south.
Oh, that one, I think that one almost hit me. No, it was.
Get back in. Get back in. Get back in. It shifted east. Get back in. Get back in. All right, we're going to have to jog just a little bit. This thing is trying to shift east on me, and it's coming right toward me. So, guys, just bear with me. I'm going to drop back down south just a little bit. Andy, watch that side over there. This thing has maxed the radar out.
It would be a concern. Right there, northwest Saratoga, just southwest Coldwater.
Yeah, 10-4. It shifted on me, and I just caught it. So, y'all see it? Look out in the field. Look out in the field.
I've lost my Wi-Fi.
This thing looks like it shifted coming straight into Senatobia.
There it is. It's right by our side.
Hey, I think I just seen a power flash.
All right, do I need to go north?
No,
Yeah,
I
kind of
need to
swept
get
that hook around on the
I need
south
to get
side
my
of it.
bearings.
If you have to burn on 4, burn on 4, burn south on 55, 51, whatever you got to do to get out of its path.
All right, I'm back. Whoa. I think I'm good, guys. I'm right here back in Senatobia, right by the Walmart. I think it's going to cross just to my north, but it did try to shift there east on me. I was right in the path. We got lights flickering on.
Yeah, I watched you boost getting boogie on Live 360.
I got lights flickering here in Senatobia, so I don't know if this thing may be on the ground or not, but if it's not, it's just right, it's right there. And you see that?
Yeah. Is there a way you get that Walmart card?
Yeah, the velocity's like really wide on it, but there was definitely 2 areas that had my concern there. That just outside of North Senatobia, Senatobia, the northwest corner, and then heading up towards Coldwater. So yeah, definitely shifting out of the way was the best move.
All right. We're going back north again. It's looking like it's shifting more toward northeast, but I mean, we had lights blinking here in Senatobia. I don't know if it may have just been trees hitting. Whoa.
Yeah.
Lights are definitely blinking off and on here in Senatobia, especially right past the Walmart. So whether these are trees hitting or we've got a tornado on the ground, I'll let you know here in just a minute.
We need to stop right here, just a few minutes. Right here.
Yeah, sure. I got you on Live 360.
Right there, right there.
Is
that it?
This is our spot right here. I don't think that's it. We needed to pull over.
I'm just hang on, Jacob. I'm not going much further, brother. This thing is going toward Coldwater.
Yep.
Is that it?
I can't tell if that's it or Scud.
That looks like power flash. No. That definitely looked like a power. All right, that's power flash. Guys, looks like I may have a power flash. Looks like up toward the Coldwater area. Some blue tinge to it there for a minute. So this could be on the ground. Yeah, right up through yonder.
Yeah, I'm looking in the Stage Road, David Road area, about halfway in between you and Coldwater.
Yep.
Looks like something's come through here.
Or it's coming.
I wouldn't push too hard into Coldwater. I'd give that time to clear 51 and 55. It looks like the CC drop might be right on top of the highway there, guys, in front of you.
Yeah, we know it.
Yeah, we know it. We definitely know it. Wind is just whipping around right now. I got crap flying all over the road. Oh! Tornado! 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 I don't know if it's on the ground fully, but I do have a funnel cloud crossing over 51 highway. It is headed toward the interstate. It is very low to the ground.
Copy that. So I'm watching your live stream, and I got you guys pulled up. Yeah.
I swear this thing was on the ground. If it is not, it is very close to dropping. It is headed straight for 55 highway.
Copy that, sir. Stay safe.
Y'all look back up to this way.
We've got a large donut hole CC drop between Senatobia
Is that a power flash?
pushing off towards 306 and the 305 heading northeast.
All right, we do have debris. We do have a tornado on the ground with this storm. I've got debris on the roadway. Looks like some sheet metal and some trees right through here. It did cross. That was the tornado that I did have when I saw it, and I turned back around. And a good thing that I did, because I was right about where it was when it crossed over.
If you guys can give that time to clear and then go up into the Davis Road, Peyton Road area, check those houses and neighborhoods.
Okay.
This is likely still on the ground. We still have the CC drop through the next sweep.
I'm trying to.
That was a power flash. Looks like I got power flashes, maybe back up toward the 55, back up a little bit to my northeast.
Looking right at rifles. Right.
Bay County 911, what's the address of your emergency?
Yes, ma'am. My name is Charles What's-His-Scans. I am a storm chaser, professional storm chaser with Wicked Weather. I'm reporting you had a tornado touchdown in between Coldwater and Senatobia. There is debris on the road right there in between the bridges. We have had power flashes to our northeast, but we did see the tornado on the ground as it crossed over 51 highway.
Okay, it crossed over 51.
51. I'm in Coldwater trying to check to see if you have any damage, but it was on the ground, very large, probably less than a quarter-mile wide, but it was a very large tornado. I got debris in the road, some sheet metal, some tree limbs, but it did cross over 51 highway headed due northeast. But it was right in between Coldwater and Senatobia where we saw the debris. You still there with me, ma'am? Ma'am? Hello?
Hi.
Alright guys, so we just did have a tornado cross over 51 highway. I did get one good shot look at it. It is still possibly on the ground. This drop on the radar.
They may have lost communication.
Yeah, we lost, we called this into 911. We lost communications with 911 in Senatobia and Tate County, so I'm not sure if...
They may have had a tower go down or a line go down.
Yeah. I'm going to try to go up through some of this down through here and see, because if this thing was on the ground, I'm pretty sure it's gone straight up through just outside of Coldwater. So I'm going to see if we got any damage up through here. But I know we had at least crossing the road at 51. So it was a pretty large tornado from what I could tell. It looked like at least.
We're looking at Antioch and Bowman. Those two little neighborhoods east of Coldwater need to be on the lookout. It's going to be, next radar sweep is probably going to be right on top of them.
10-4. This thing was about as wide as 51 highway, so that is a pretty good sized tornado.
Definitely a drill bit.
I don't know if the camera picked it up, but it was definitely there. I mean, you could see it hanging to the ground as it crossed the road.
I don't think it did.
I was busy trying to monitor you guys on the radar. I did see the debris on the road in the live stream, but I didn't catch the tornado, but that's okay. The goal is just to try to keep people safe.
I think that's when we was turning around back at Walmart.
Which way do I need to go?
Go this way.
Well, he said Antioch, so I need to know exactly. I mean, I'm not too much with Coldwater.
Stop, man.
Which way do I get to 55 from here? Because that's where...
You're going to have to go back out. None of these take you to 55. Unless that would be one.
We got a bad look on the radar. Memphis radar is kind of scrambled on the CC drops. I can't tell. If anything, it's going to be northwest of Antioch, which is going to be northwest of Coldwater. That did go PDS warned. It might have been that 911 call that did it.
I've still got a drop on the radar. So do I need to go toward the interstate and go back up there on that other side of Coldwater, is what you're saying? On those little communities up there?
Yeah, anywhere east of Coldwater, then heading northeast of there. I would definitely check any houses you see down through there once you run into debris.
You're going to have to go back down this way at 51 and get across. It's the only way you got it.
Guys, again, this storm is still tracking northeast. We did have it on the ground there briefly. Looks like we still have a drop on the radar. Could still be a tornado on this, but it was as wide as 51 highway. If anybody is familiar with 51 highway, you know exactly how wide it was from edge to edge. So it could be a good tornado moving up through toward Marshall County. Marshall County, if you or anybody that you know that's up in that area, or if you yourself live in that area, you need to be seeking shelter, especially by Helena, Mississippi. This storm could be coming up toward you. So please take shelter. This is a tornado that is possibly still on the ground. Andy, which way do you think? Go this way and go back out, or this way?
I'm trying to go that way.
This one right here?
Yeah.
This storm might have slowed down, or the tornado. Still getting a CC drop just southwest of Antioch, which is not too far outside of Coldwater to the east on 306.
10-4. We're trying to get over that way and see if we can figure out if anything got hit. This way and then this way.
Yep.
All right.
You're gonna go down here to the 4-way.
And then cut across?
Yep.
I'm trying to get back toward 55 to see if I can get over that way to get to it. I didn't see anything in the immediate area of Coldwater, but I think it missed Coldwater probably by about half a mile, maybe a little bit better. I think it went more toward 55 and cut back toward those two neighborhoods up through there. Which way? Right up here and then cut across?
Yeah. I'll take it back to
Antioch up through there?
Yeah.
When it's dark, I really can't tell with all this crap.
Yeah, we're looking at about 3 1/4 to 3 1/2 miles east of Coldwater. That's where you're going to run into that town of Antioch. That's where the CC drop is. It's actually going to be on top of the 306 here in just a minute, probably this next week, so don't run right into it.
So the one thing I noticed is I did not hear any sirens. Do these towns not have sirens up here?
No, sir.
I thought Tate County does have sirens.
They're like Grenada County. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't.
Hang on, I'm going to let Andy explain this one to you.
Alright, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. I've been fighting with that problem all week.
We've had that same problem around here in Indiana. We had our storm preparedness week, and half the towns didn't, their sirens didn't work. And then they decided to test them again on a day there was severe weather, so we had issues with that as well.
All right, I'm crossing up under 55 now, headed up through these little communities, so I'll let you know if I've got any damage up through here, so y'all just stand by.
You're getting close.
I finally got new sweeps of the radar. I don't know why there was a delay in that CC one, but lure line, it's to the northeast of Coldwater. The velocities really ramped up there for a second and crossed right through there.
We're not.
Well, I can tell you the power substation did not take a hit just back from Antioch, so right now I don't have anything down as far as the substation, but I'm still looking. I'm headed toward Antioch very slowly.
Yeah, you probably noticed they extended that PDS warning off of the Lurline, Cockrum, Beeman's Mill. All those areas are going to be in the path.
We should be getting on top of Antioch.
Next time you bring Doug up, tell him that also if EMA directors are not in their offices, tornado sirens don't get put out. We should be.
Yeah, somewhere along that road where you guys are at, it's going to have crossed there, whether it was still a tornado on the ground or at least the damaging winds from us. You should be able to pick up where it decided to cross and go northeast.
Because we're at 2388.
I still had some traffic moving when I just came by, so hang on.
Oh, here we go.
Alright, looks like I got damage right at 2578, consistent with some tree tops.
Hey, listen.
Maybe look like they've been taken out. I got one or two little houses up in here I want to ride in and see. But it looks like they got tops of the trees sheared out.
Alright, I ain't definitely not getting out on that one.
I'm not either.
Copy that, sir. You may see that damage pick up a little bit more as you go east. It would have hung on that road for a minute.
10-4, I see some houses down here, but no damage, so either it stayed in the trees or it was just on the, it just picked up and then jumped back down.
But they have no power.
Yeah, I mean, it could have just been that RFD wrapped around the backside, that damage that you're seeing there. It looked pretty intense when it crossed through there. Like I said, it may be more east than you say, you see more damage, but it definitely did some work down through there.
I don't know if you can see what I'm talking about, but right up in there, some tree tops has been sheared right off into the road.
I can't see them. I can only see basically what's your headlights, but it's all good. Just, you know, take the gander down through there, keep an eye on it. Oh, I see what you're talking about now. But yeah, just cruise down through there, guys. If you see any damage, check on them.
He's okay.
While YouTube is live, it does have a delay. Use about a 10, 20, 30 second delay between what we say to each other and then what I actually see on the screen. Just a moment.
10-4, I'm going to keep on up through here and see if I can get up into some of these deeper up through here. I know there's some houses in some wooded areas. I mean, definitely got a lot of leaves and stuff across the road. Nothing serious like a lot of trees down, but I'm still scanning.
Copy that, sir. And not only was it a PDS, it was also, they added the observe tag to it.
Saw it cross the road. I stopped talking, dialed 911, then I lost her on the phone when I reported where it was at. But I mean, this thing was definitely right there on the ground. So I mean, you could make the cloud out. I mean, it was, I didn't have a lot of lightning around it, but it was there and it was touching the ground. So I don't know how strong it was right there.
And I don't know if y'all are paying attention, back to your west, just north of Tunica, there was a nice velocity couplet and it went tornado warning.
Wow, just wow. Alright, y'all keep me informed because I'm still making sure of damage through here, and I am literally in the backwoods of nowhere, so I'm not going to see it if it comes through here. Literally, I'm not going to see anything. So y'all just keep me up to date.
Will do, sir. This tornado still might be on the ground up towards the Warsaw area, west of Watson Center. I'm still watching it on radar and still trying to track you guys.
We'll never catch yet.
so far it's clear, but my phone is stopped.
There's something just not right with that lightning.
We're looking at storm. It's just intense lightning up to there. That's on a tornadic supercell too, so. But I have completely almost stopped tracking on everything, so. Again, I thought I would have done. I should have done almost come to 305. Or I should be close to 305.
The most intense part of that CC drop was there where it crossed 51 and 55, that neighborhood to the east that I was talking about. It, kind of got smaller as it crossed, and then of course it got messy on radar, but it's still carrying that PDS tag. So I'm not sure how far that damage path would have carried if it was on the ground. But yeah, if you guys want to go back, you can. You can go back and check on that neighborhood, keep an eye on that storm to your west, call it, whatever you guys want to do. It's up to you completely.
Oh no, after that, let's go. That makes number 17 for me that I've seen. That was a pretty good size tornado. So
I quit counting a long time ago.
I hadn't got it.
Yeah, literally the best thing you guys could do is go back and check on that neighborhood. That really caught my eye. It was a full donut hole on the CC. They definitely took some impact out through there. Coldwater.
Jennifer, are you talking about the one inside of Coldwater, right up through Coldwater, or are you talking about right there where I came out at near the bridge?
I think we need to check that subdivision right there where the 10 come on.
It's whatever's just south of Coldwater, maybe a mile, kind of right there where it crosses the road. Onto the east of 55 is a kind of a subdivision neighborhood, I guess. Some county homes. If you look on the map, and you've got Payne Road and 55. In between those two, there's a neighborhood there.
Is she talking about this one right here?
Yeah, right south of Coldwater. Right where that 10 was in the road.
Right here?
Yeah. It used to be a subdivision back here, but I ain't been back here long.
South, so he's talking about where that 10 and stuff was.
Mm-hmm.
10-4, I got you now. I know which one you're talking about. We're headed back that way. Other than that one spot where it may have topped a tree here, it could have been on the ground briefly and hopped and skipped, but it was definitely on the ground when it come across 51 highway. I have no doubt about that. Looks like everybody up through here still has power, so I would say that it was up in the air, unless it's on further up to my northeast that somebody may have got hit up there. Alright guys, if y'all are just joining us, we did just have a tornado hit around the Coldwater area. We got really fortunate at the last minute. It tried to move back east again. We moved
I
back.
dropped that area because of concern in the messenger chat.
We moved back to the south. If anybody knows around the Coldwater area where those bridges are on 51, We were about to that second bridge when we noticed it tried to move back east on us. We shot back to Walmart. Then we started back up when it started moving northeast, and then it crossed. We had to shoot back south again and turned around, and when we did, it was crossing right there where we were at. So it was taking its time crossing over. Did have some tin and stuff in the road. We're going to shoot back. We were making sure it didn't come up toward Antioch. Haven't seen anything out here but some sporadic tree limbs. Nothing, but it is dark. So we're going to shoot back toward Coldwater. We've also got another storm to our northeast that is down tornadic coming out of the Delta region. It's going to be reading up toward Hernando and South Haven. So
What road are we on?
Hernando, South Haven, y'all start looking out for this storm coming up y'all's way. I mean, and this storm, even toward the, even up into Marshall County, y'all need to be still in y'all's safe place. Byhalia, this storm is, if not right on top of y'all, it's almost there. And I mean, it's still wrapping fast, so y'all need to be in your safe spot up there in Byhalia. If you're northeast up there, start thinking about safe places. This could go on up toward Grand Junction. So Grand Junction, Moscow, y'all start thinking about tornado safe places. If you got anybody up that way, please make sure that they're paying attention to this storm. This storm was on the ground, was about as wide as 51 when it come across. I can't tell you exactly how strong it was, but we did have some debris in 51. No big trees that we can tell, but there was a subdivision that were leaning back down toward Coldwater to see if it did get hit.
Watch that one up on the bridge.
But ladies and gentlemen, this was a pretty good sized tornado right here that come through. So if you're up northeast of this storm, pay attention to it because it could still be on the ground. Where is that subdivision up in here?
It's going down.
Isn't there one right up in here?
Yeah, I think this is one of them too.
Hey, just a heads up, whoever posted about the Coldwater tornado, make sure you guys put the state with it, because there's a bunch of people from Michigan that are thinking it's Coldwater, Michigan.
My bad. Well, let me edit it.
What'd you say now?
I put on there about we just seen a couple. But now I can't find it.
Well, you posted it, so I think you should just put it up on your page.
Oh, and it says we can confirm Coldwater, Mississippi.
That looks good. You see it, Jacob? Okay, I think that it took it down.
Unless they take it.
Can I go right up there and go around? Or do I need to go in here deeper?
Let's go one more block depth.
Okay. I know which one that southern side he's talking about. It's about where we saw that tin and stuff come across that road.
Yeah, they updated it for you.
Okay.
Okay. Don't see anything in here.
I think it stayed in the air over here.
Turn back around and go south to that other one.
Yeah.
I don't see anything. So far, this northern side looks good, unless it was just jump and hit the ground and jump back up. I mean, I see nothing over here. The debris that we had up near Antioch, just that little bit of trees, and then what we had in 51 highway. is what we've got so far. We're still looking. I'm gonna go back to that south here in just a second. I'm gonna go one more, about another mile up and see if I see anything else.
That debris there on 51 would have came from, of course, the west side of the road, southwest side. So maybe the damage is over there. There was a tail end of the velocity that showed up there southwest of Coldwater, but the CC drop was on the highway. So it could have come straight down as a drill bit, and then, the tornado itself could have tilted a little bit, towards the highway, push that debris across there, and then lifted, before it got to the neighborhood. So you just have to visually check, I guess, and see, at least, check on that neighborhood, or anything on the west side of the 51.
10-4. I'm going to turn back around and go back because everything on this side looks good. So if it was anywhere, it was still in the air when it was over here. We're going to go back to the south side.
Copy that. I'm currently watching the PDS to the northwest up into Savannah, Clifton areas, just south east of Ferguson and south of Lexington. For Tennessee, of course, not Kentucky. Yeah, velocities got messy on the storm you guys were on. As it approached northwest of Holly Springs, they dropped the PDS on
it. It was a one-shot storm.
Andy said it was just a one-shot storm. Can I go back up here?
I think so.
That sounds like something a passenger princess would say.
This Maddie. See if I get him any more lightning.
Whoa, he said see if it gets you any more lightning. You may have lost a Christmas card at Christmas.
I just gotta give y'all crap, man. It's late at night. I'm getting tired. It's about 12 hours. I think I've looked at radar straight, something like that.
Yeah, I get it. I am. Well, if any storm was going to do it, we were in perfect position for this storm. So, of course, if I hadn't hesitated there for about 10 seconds, I'd have been right where that piece of debris was. So, I'm kind of glad I went with my gut, because the gut knows best most of the time. And I went all the way back to Walmart and turned back around, and it shifted more northeast. And then I'll be crap when I got back up there, it tried to shift back. So, I mean, apparently it didn't really like me much.
At least get Mississippi boys and keep them entertained.
It kept wobbling back and forth there. It had me kind of second guess, and that's kind of why I was a little apprehensive. So you guys to kind of hold back there for a second, let it pass to your north. That was probably your best play, was head back to was it Silverstone, or I can't remember the name now. But yeah, that was a good call.
10-4. Is it right up in here? Yeah, but I'm looking for the actual neighborhood that this was at.
It's going to be on my side, between the two bridges.
What is that, three-way? Is this, we ain't made it to the bridge.
I'm not seeing your guys' headlights on the screen. It's pretty much black, so I know what's going on.
Tell him we're working on it. Train track down there. Yeah.
talking about Cutoff Road, aren't you, Andy?
Yeah.
I see 11 and collar again.
Tell them I'm trying to tighten it up.
Yeah, them railroad tracks didn't treat us real nice.
Most of the roads y'all have been on tonight did treat you nice. It looked pretty rough down there for a minute.
Alright. Well, I fell apart. Even the mount is tired. I'm just gonna hope.
If people only knew what it took to prepare and the chase and radar and all the other things that come with it, it's a long experience, makes for a long day.
We're at it right here. I think somebody.
I know which
oh,
one.
There's the 10.
There's the 10. There's the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it should be this intersection right.
No, it's got. I know which road. He's talking about that. Remember the one me and you went up in last night before last? Or Sunday night we were back up in here? It edges back up in here. It edges right there along the edge of Senatopia. I know exactly which one he's talking about.
That's the one we were jumping around now.
No, it's the one right there when that field starts. Okay, I know which neighborhood y'all are talking about.
Yeah, tell him the mount is down.
Copy that. Hopefully it was from a not too well built shed or lean-to or something like that, not a house.
10-4. If y'all seeing our live feed kind of mess up, Andy's trying to fix the mount. The mount has had a
rough night.
Apparently Mississippi roads in this mount doesn't really work real good.
You guys are fine, man.
Tell him he didn't plan on Mississippi boys keeping him up half the night.
Andy said you didn't plan on us keeping you up half the night, correct?
What was that?
Andy said you didn't plan on us keeping you up all night, did you?
Brother, I'm up almost every night. Super late, sleep a few hours, get back up and go at it.
Keep playing this out from the start today. He was like, we're just gonna plant one right here.
I hear you.
Scheme, plot.
All I'm seeing is
So far I'm seeing lights, nothing yet that indicates any kind of damage. We've got tree limbs down so far.
Alright.
Copy that, sir.
Tell him we're down.
Here.
There you go.
All I gotta say is we're covering one heck of an event. Once these WFOs are able to get out and survey these storms, like of course after Monday, they said because of the potential for all the flooding. I'm curious to see how many actual tornadoes we've gotten out of this system. I know there's had to be quite a few.
Yeah, it's gonna be quite a few. So far I've got all power on up through here. So, well, wait a minute. Where are you seeing a tree down?
Back there.
Alright, hang tight.
I mean, it may have been cut down, but
Okay. Like
Yeah, I'm showing Tate County there with 2,200 without power right now, about 15% of their customers. So whether wind damage, trees, tornado, there's definitely power out somewhere there.
Is it in a generalized area that you can tell me what it's looking like? Because I'm not able to pull their power stuff up right now.
All right. Oh, yeah, right here on the left, right.
Just a moment, I'll try to look.
Yeah, looks like it's a tree, but
It's maybe an old dead tree.
another old dead tree.
It looks like these folks are out of power.
No, just the lights are off.
It's bedtime.
Bedtime.
Most normal people. It's 71 degrees still. It's crazy. You went as far as you can go back there. That was a dead end.
It was.
Yeah.
I mean, I just don't know where it would have crossed though, other than just, you know,
All this.
all this is Tate County.
So,
Is Tate County energy? It's gotta be.
Yeah. It is energy.
So energy is showing a power outage area from the Strayhorn area that you guys were at earlier, just north of Senatoba, south of Coldwater, stretching all the way east to south of Independence, west to east. I'll drop a image of it to you guys in the messenger chat.
Yeah, that's going to be the track.
Tell him we copy 10-4.
I got you. Okay. Mine just wants to talk on everybody's thing. Copy that. Copy that.
I just can't tell. I don't see any damage back up in here that would make me think it's tornado.
I'd be more concerned with that area, that Strayhorn, northwest of Senatobia. It's likely that maybe the power went out over there and caused that power outage to the east. I'm trying to go through their maps here really quick and see if I can tell the exact damage path just based on the power outages.
Copy.
10-4. I'm off in one of these subdivisions that kind of go up from Senatobia. It would have been relatively close to this area. I mean, if it had been just truly on the ground, some of this wouldn't have been in, these lights wouldn't be on, but I haven't run into any outages yet where I'm at, so it's good news so far.
They end up putting their plot points on the map. It took a second to refresh. It's showing just kind of hit and miss power outages. It's not like the full neighborhoods are out. It'll show that like one house or two houses here or there. It does track from Strayhorn, south of Coldwater, and then a little further east than what you guys were on the 305 and 306, I believe it was earlier. There's you can kind of piece together a path, but it's hit and miss with the power outages. Some of that could have just been wind damage.
10-4. Could have been just hopping around, hit the ground, go back up. I mean, we're still looking. We haven't seen anything yet other than what we saw on 51 highway.
I just got an update on it. They have 574 customers without power. I'm trying to get the road name here really quick. Mary Hill Ranch Road, Oakwood Drive, Morris Road. It's going to be west of 51, north of Senatobia. Basically, go out of Senatobia, and it's like the first main road that goes back to your west.
10-4, I think we just run up on it. We've got fire units down here, so I don't know if they're staging or what.
But it's a pretty fire truck. Oh.
Yeah, I see on your guys' live stream that something definitely went through there, whether it was the tornado or the wind. That's way too many power outages, for that area.
We've got damage right down through there in this block.
Yeah, I think we've had a tornado hit. Right up here where y'all were talking about, they've got the road completely blocked down. Looks like something may have moved through here. I don't think this was wind damage, so they do have it blocked off. There's a lot of fire and rescue down through there, so I'll let you know if I can get anything through there, but they've got it pretty much blocked off. We'll see if they need any help.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you guys are all through the fire department. I don't know how it works down there.
Get the line.
Either up here, they'll take all the help they can get. Maybe you guys can help them. But I know you're tired. Y'all have been doing this all day, so.
Hey, can you see what we got now?
If you look on the screen, you can see we've had a small tree here cross over, so I think we're in the damage path of this small tornado.
I think we got another one right
Got
there.
another one up above here. I'm going to ride on up and see, but yeah, we've clearly found the damage path through here where it came from. Not a lot of damage so far, what I can tell. Just looks like sporadic tree damage, but again, I can't get down through there, but I'm fixing to go off for my assistance. But I know it's kind of hard to see, but y'all see these tree limbs all over the road right here. And up above here.
I think it went creeped in behind you guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were following it. It crossed over 51 highway. We saw the tornado on the ground. We were the ones that reported it.
I didn't know what I was making sure everybody was all right.
I think when y'all were in Strayhorn earlier, I think it passed right behind you.
It was about as wide as 51 highway was when it came across.
Flow, right, so just the north of Senatobia.
Right there in between the bridges.
All out through there above 4.
Did it do any damage to these houses down here?
It's kind of widespread through there, and you may have caught it right at the end. There when it was on the highway, it may have lifted and then touched course back down when that PDS was launched on it.
Construction company, I make sure that nobody needs any help with anything. So.
Yeah, we're first responders as well as chasers, so we had our packs with us. So.
Fire trucks and stuff lead. I don't know why they don't have the road blocked off though, unless they just don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
That's a big old tree right there.
Yeah.
See you, man. All right.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see this in front of me, but that's that's one heck of a tree, and there's another one above it. So clearly we had a tornado come through this area. Damage along this road.
I carry about a 2 million power spotlight in my vehicle whenever I go out. I don't know if y'all got a flashlight or anything where you can see, check the tree line, check the houses, whatever's in that area. But yeah, that's definitely a big tree.
Looks like it's going to be VZ Road and Stage Road where this tornado came through, from what I can tell. But it's a lot of damage through here, so clearly we had a tornado on the ground through here. So we're going to go back and see if fire services need any help.
that stage road and where it intersects with looks like Beasy or Vasey Road and Mary Ranch Road. Yeah, that intersection, that northwest Toby area, that thing was on your guys' tail the whole way, I do believe.
Well, I did take her chocolate and her pads, so, you know, she may hold a grudge against me, but that's all right. She can still give them to me a little more Saturday. Ain't gonna hurt me none. She can get them back after Saturday.
Absolutely love it, man.
She didn't scare me. If nothing else, she woke me up and excited me a little bit. That's all I can say. But no, I don't want to ever see nobody hurt by these things, honestly. I know I'm live streaming. I don't ever see nobody hurt by these things. I'd rather see them in the Delta like y'all guys. But this hits close to home like what we dealt with in Grenada. I mean, I don't see a lot of damage, but there's enough here to indicate these people faced a pretty good sized tornado.
I think that's energy down that street. So
yeah, you guys do what you can, man. I appreciate it. Everybody does. You guys done absolutely amazing tonight.
10-4, we the Mississippi boys. We'll do what we can for you down here.
All right, they put a PD unit out there now.
Let me ask them if they need any help.
Go over to the PD unit, so they'd be more.
Where's he at?
Oh, that's the fire chief.
Fire chief?
Yeah.
Let's pull over here.
Well, I got my shoe halfway off, so I'm going to leave it with y'all. Bad as I love to look at a good fire truck.
You don't want to stay up.
Alright, well, so we are staged in Coldwater. We do confirm a possible tornado crossing this area. Stage road is impassable. They're working on another street. Fire EMS is working it. Can't get down it right now. So they're out checking and talking to people while I run the live feed. Been a pretty interesting night. I'll have to give it that. Alright, y'all. Gonna shut this stream off real quick. Appreciate all of you watch.